We are back at it at Old MacDonald, the final 9 holes of our trip at Bandon Dunes. We continue the tradition of finding fairways, and stay tuned to the end of this video because I combined all my stats throughout the 5 rounds that I filmed. Plus I have a special announcement on where I will be playing next after Bandon. For some reason I'm aiming 10 yards right of the pin, but we come over the top of it, kind of hook it a little to the left. It would come up short. One part of the game that was working for me today, thankfully, was the chipping. So we have this easy putt for par. At least I thought it was easy. I guess it would be for someone who doesn't suck at this game. But that is an unforced error and a really bad bogey to start this video.
Oh, did you hear that?
I heard that.
I heard a crack.
I heard that.
So that crack would pretty much be the demise of my round. That was not a pleasant sound to hear and not a pleasant feeling. That was a little bit of a duck hook, but we would find the fairway, leave us with a longer approach than we would like. Ooh, and we're starting to hit the hooks a little bit. Leaves us with a difficult chip over the bunker. But that was as good as I could have done with that chip.
Stop.
You want the Erk feel?
Alright.
We're hoping to get out of here with a nice little 2-putt bogey.
Get in there.
Oh, and we almost drain it for par. That will be a kick in for bogey. So we move on to the 12th hole. This is a long par 3 at 200 yards. And the snap hooks are starting to become a regular theme. So we have to chip this back onto the green. Try to use the backstop here to ride the ball back down the hole.
It's not going down, is it?
But I caught the top part of the hill. So we have this slick putt back down the hill. And as you can see, these greens are tough. We have that putt for bogey. We'll make that one. So we'll move on to the 13th hole. This is a nice little short par 4.
Yeah, that was pummeled. Oh, let's see. Pummeled.
Yes, that was pummeled. I got all of 235 yards of that. Absolutely pummeled. And we hit a good second shot here. We're trying to get our game back into shape. Putting for birdie, and if you looked at the face of my putter, I have that putt going 2 cups out to the left. It was dead straight. I think Old Mac, it gets you thinking a little too much. You're thinking every putt is going to turn at some point. That was pretty much dead straight, and I just misread it. So another great drive here leaves me with only about 80 yards to the pin.
Get up.
Not great contact,
Oh, God, up. Ooh.
but every once in a while when you talk to your ball, it listens. So we have this putt here, and I smashed that putt way past the hole, putting back for par, creeping the left edge, but we would miss, and that is another 3-putt bogey. That would be the 3rd one of the round. 15th hole here is a par 5, and I struck that really well. Would be down the middle of the fairway if I was aligned correctly, but we find ourselves in the rough, laying up with a 5-iron. We've been hitting those low runners the entire trip at Bandon. We continue to do so, but that would creep into the rough. Got about 97 yards. That is a 50-degree wedge, and when I hit it, I thought it was perfect, but the false front would kick my ball to the front of the green. I definitely suggest getting a caddy at Old MacDonald.
Should've read the break better.
So this par putt is actually an interesting putt. I looked like I was aiming left, but I pushed it into the cup, so we will take that. Nice little par. 16th hole is a very difficult hole. It's the 2nd handicap on the course, and I make it even more difficult by duck hooking this drive left. What makes this difficult is that if you hit your ball left of the fairway, you have to hit over this mound, which leaves you with a blind approach in. I was not able to hit over this mound, and as you can see, there's a pole on top of it. I would hit left of that pole, thinking that I was safe, but I somehow ended up in the right side bunker. So, don't trust that pole.
Oh, fuck.
I caught more ball than I would have liked.
Stop. Fun? It stopped. Yeah. Wow.
I thought it was going to roll through the green, but it stopped on a dime. So that is a bogey putt. We would miss this. That would be the first double bogey of the round, come in the 16th hole. But the wheels are starting to come off here. 17th hole. We duck hook another drive left. Back-to-back duck hooks off the tee.
My feet are not doing good right now.
And take a listen to this knee crack. Oof. That one hurt. And if you're keeping track, that would be 2 knee cracks and 6 duck hooks. Let's add in a shank, shall we? The wheels are coming off. The skin on the bottom of my feet are coming off. I am lying 3 now. We're still 240 yards out from the pin. We need a heroic shot here, and your boy delivered.
The fact that this is my 5th shot is a miracle.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're putting for par, albeit off the green. But it goes to show all it takes is one great shot to get you back into it. There's good bogeys, there's bad bogeys, but that one was a fantastic bogey. We'll move on to the 18th hole. It looks like I'm playing for the hook the way I'm aligned, but that was a nice draw in the middle of the fairway. The final tee shot at Bandon is a great one. So that leaves us with about 170 yards. I've got 5 iron in hand. And once again, that was well struck, but really poor alignment has me right of the pin. If I was aiming at the pin, that would have been perfect, but instead I'm chipping on. The chipping today has been great, and this would be no exception.
Yes, that's what I needed.
That would flirt with the hole. I've got this 1-foot putt for par. We've missed these before, but we're not missing this one.
Oh, thank God this is over.
And I end my trip at Bandon with a par, and that is a wrap at Bandon Dunes. I had an amazing time here, and I would certainly recommend any golfer, no matter what handicap, to make the pilgrimage to Bandon. But that is not it for our West Coast trip. I head to the Monterey Peninsula, where I am playing perhaps the 2 greatest courses on earth, Spyglass Hill and Pebble Beach. That is right, I played Pebble Beach. It was a wonderful and very expensive time there. Those videos will be coming out in the next few weeks, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on it, and I will see you on the first tee at Spyglass.